Hi everyone! Today I'll be talking about Dx2's new PvP, since no one seems to talk about it, or even touch the game. So the new PvP or Battle Tower is different from the normal PvP. But how is it so different, you may ask? Well, while in the normal PvP you use 4 demons to attack and a Dx2, in the Battle Tower you only use 3 demons and your main character. However, unlike demons, the main character plays differently. You can change his stats to your liking. He has a magic build, an attack build, a defense build, a luck build, and even a fast build. And if none of these convince you, you can give him a standard build that gives him the same amount of stats for each of his attributes. Another thing that makes him different from demons is the use of armaments. He may equip both a shield and a sword, and since the Battle Tower is new to the game, they haven't been fully explored. However, from the current choices there exist, there are 2 types of swords and different shields that either null, repel, or drain an element. For swords, there exist healing swords and damage-based swords. Healing swords give you a skill that deals a decent amount of damage, and they also come with a stat-boosting skill. Meanwhile, attack-focused swords give you a strong ability and focus on dealing damage. Some swords I would like to mention are the Xuanyuan sword and the Creating sword, 2 of the best swords in my opinion. The Xuanyuan sword focuses on increasing critical attacks to you and all your party members. He also gives the main character Pierce. With his strength build, he should be hitting hard. You could also use his luck build to increase critical rates. The Creating sword, on the other hand, focuses on increasing physical attacks to you and all your party members. Q is also easy to fuse, so you can easily panel up the sword with enough mag. Its only downside is, it doesn't have Pierce, a must-have for PvP. The physical increase does compensate for it if you have good physical-orientated demons. As for shields, your best option are Gokmagok's shield, which drains physical attacks and doesn't give you any weaknesses. All other shields give you a resistance with the downside of giving you a weakness. There's also 1D shield that gives you a wide variety of resistances. One recommendation would be to not invest in 4-star armaments. They can be paneled and overall they are really lackluster. Something important to talk about are handicaps. You can use a certain amount of handicaps according to the rank you belong in. Some of these increase your final score, but take away your damage output, increase the enemy's damage, or reduce magic attacks. Others increase your health, or make you immune to ailments, but decrease your final score. Use some of these handicaps if your enemy seems unstoppable and you need help, or if you can easily beat him, use a handicap to increase your final score. Let's say you go up against a charm team. You can use the handicap that nullifies elements and the ones that decrease your damage and increase your opponent's damage. This way, you can lower the cost of the final score you lose when using a handicap that decreases your score. Some players use main character solo teams, since it limits the amount of score your opponents can get. However, at higher ranks you gain access to more handicaps, so you'll give away free points, or at least more than if you use an actual team. The meta is changing, but something I've noticed during this first season is, from Titania rank and above, some of the handicaps you gain access to reduce ice and wind damage, so you're better off not investing on these types of swords, at least for now, until the meta changes. Something I would like to talk about is the use of element teams. While they seem useless because of handicaps, they can actually help. They can obligate your opponent to use handicaps that decrease their score if they don't have any strategies against element teams. Something else that's important is to obtain enough materials to upgrade your armaments, especially demon compounds. You can easily get materials from the Limonite mine once every day, or by doing normal missions in the Outer World. But if you don't like to farm, you can use your 4-star demon spirit to upgrade your armaments. It's easier to acquire and it increases the success of the base stat upgrade to happen. You can use 5-star spirits and guarantee its enhancement, but I wouldn't recommend it. And that would be about all. Special thanks to everyone who helped me come up with these strategies. Hopefully, they've helped you.